HOBY is a spark that ignites a fire in students across the country.
HOBY isn't just a conference. HOBY is a life changer.
And it's a program where you learn that there's a new you that you never knew before.
HOBY is a youth leadership program where we inspire young people to go out and make a difference in their schools and their communities in the world.
HOBY will change everyone because they've changed me. Just from HOBY's motto, like excel, lead, empower, I wanted those things. And I was always rather shy, and I wanted to be able to be bold, and I wanted to stand up for what I believe in.
Before HOBY, I was defined by what others thought about me.
I came in here not confident at all. No one really seemed to see any potential in what I could do.
Before HOBY, I don't think I really knew how to funnel that energy for community service into what the world really needed from me.
In 1958, TV's legendary lawman Wyatt Earp, played by Hugh O'Brian, went on a transformative journey to Africa to visit Nobel Prize-winning humanitarian Dr. Albert Schweitzer. Hugh spent an amazing 9 days with Dr. Schweitzer, learning, serving, and mentoring. As he was leaving, the doctor grabbed his hand, looked into his eyes, and asked, "Hugh, what are you going to do with this?" Inspired, Hugh returned home and created HOBY. Over 50 years later, more than 425,000 young leaders have been impacted by a HOBY program.
Team leaders are important because who else? We've often said that team leaders are the leaders of tomorrow, but why not today?
Each year, over 10,000 young leaders learn the value of service, leadership, and innovation. Through a transformative journey, HOBY inspires them to believe in themselves and make a difference in the lives of others.
HOBY absolutely would not exist without the work of the volunteers. Many of our volunteers are alumni themselves who were inspired to pass that on.
Since 1998, HOBY alumni have performed over 3 million hours of service.
Every person I see affected by HOBY inspires me to affect one more.
The next part is SMART goals. There's a ripple effect, so to speak. When I help one can help two, and it just grows exponentially.
So once that person is inspired, there's no turning back.
Maybe they didn't have that spark before, but it sparks throughout that weekend. And they're able to create that in their own communities. And that's something that's been one of the greatest transformations that I've certainly seen in all of our seminars.
Our future is very bright. We have some amazing students that come through this program, and I cannot wait to see what they do in this world.
I volunteer at a nursing home about once a week. It's a project called Glamour Gals, so it's completely changed my life. Being gone through these seminars, changing my life, I can now change the life of others.
I teach children with mental and physical disabilities how to ice skate. HOBY has taught me that I'm so passionate about this. I love this. I love the kids. When they tell you, I've learned to walk because of you, it's the most amazing experience.
I still remember the closing speech of my HOBY seminar when I was just 15. The speaker asked us, what would you do if you weren't afraid? And so my friend and I co-founded a nonprofit in Ecuador. It's called the Starfish Foundation. It was founded in November 2011, which is 8 years after I went through HOBY. And I just feel so blessed, so joyous to be able to give back in a little way.
Stories like Beth's are what inspire me to keep volunteering, because that's what Hugh's dream was. He wanted to see students excel. He wanted students to see that they can make an impact in their communities, and stories like Beth's show that Hugh's dream was real.
HOBY changed me into the person I am, into the person I will always be, and that's a leader.
Well, it has changed my life. That's the point. There's not one aspect or two aspects. It's changed my entire life.
Before coming here at HOBY, I was scared of everything, really, and now I'm not scared anymore.
The HOBY experience has provided me with a blank slate, and I've been able to create who I want to be instead of who I've had to be.
In the end, we're developing leaders of not only our local community, but of our world.
What HOBY has done since 1958 It's really incalculable the impact that HOBY has had in our nation and in our world.
HOBY is magical. It transforms teenagers into leaders in 3 days.
And it can change the entire course of their life. That's a minor miracle.